So up in the cockpit, one of the main challenges is I call it the flight simulator. I guess it's a hovercraft simulator. But if you come and take a seat, listen to the headphones here, it tells you that you are in Haiti and there's been a cholera outbreak, and it's up to you to bring a cure to the villagers. So if you look on the screen here, there's a bunch of different cures you can choose from. And it won't tell you you've picked the wrong one until about 30 seconds in. So it's in your best interest to pick the right one soon. Most people don't know the cure for cholera, so it is a great idea to come to our handy dandy search computers, search for cholera, and see what cures it. You don't even, this ugly photo, but you don't even have to get very far. Treatment, fluids, electrolytes, antibiotics. But even if you want, you could come on down. Fluids, treatments, antibiotics, oil rehydration. So if you come back over yonder, you can use the right controller to pick the second one over from the right, and just select it with the trigger here. You'll start flying. You are a hovercraft, not an airplane, so you'll keep crashing into the ground and getting stuck on trees. It's very frustrating, but that's part of the fun. You can use the trigger again to kind of give you a boost when you're in the air. And what you're doing is trying to follow these triangles to get to the next village. So I will pause it until I'm closer and show you what that looks like. Okay, you can see I'm nearing the village. Now it's not actually going to show you that a package dropped, but you might be able to hear this noise. So there was a slight chime. Most people don't hear it, but once that chime happens, or if you're just in the middle of the village, you have dropped your package even though you won't visually see it. So that can be a little confusing to people. Don't necessarily tell them that unless they're struggling on it, because that is part of the challenge for them to kind of figure out the mechanics of this game. And I'm going to pause it until the next village so you can see that. You can see there's 2 more villages you have to reach. All right, here we go. This is actually the 3rd village. And you'll see now that we've gotten to the middle of it, it'll say our ECC, which is Emergency Completion Code, is OmniVizTech. So OmniVizTech is the code for Haiti. I'll show you one more thing. This is the left-hand controller. It was hard to see. Back is reverse, forward is even faster. But if you hit any of these buttons over here, it's going to reset the game. So a couple things to note. It takes a good 3 minutes if you do this perfectly, but probably 5 to 10 if you're struggling through it. So if they're running out of time, it's a good idea to get people started on this soon. And I will sometimes give them a warning not to hit the reset button, especially if they're getting close to not completing.